I think we've made history today and again tomorrow in bringing man and biosphere concept to St. Kitts. We're very proud of the fact that it's the first English-speaking Caribbean state to identify and set up and be accredited as a biosphere site.
It actually borders our man and biosphere area, Mayfoots. Right, so what we have here is a view showing more or less the entire swath of MAB, except we can't see the beach area where Keys is, and that's where we're heading to eventually. Basically, this is an area that was once heavily cultivated in sugarcane for actually something like 400 years. And so those open fields down there testify to that, you know, long history of planting sugarcane.
Just because you can't work together, no. I wanna hear you shout it. Will you start for any low like little gangster?
In St. Kitts, we will find bits and pieces of this colonial past used to give livestock water, used to for many different ways.
So let me show the world that we can overcome our tribulations whenever we live and move as one. So let me
It's an interesting part of the man and the biosphere area because it's the only estate on St. Kitts, sugar estate, that is owned by a black family who were the Lamberts, and they used to live here. That's where the factory was as well. But then too, let's not forget, this was a bread basket of the freed people of St. Kitts for many years. It's also, according to Mr. Caesar, where the Maroons used to be at one time. So when St. Kitts was split between the French and English, the French had this end, English had the middle bit, and the French had the other end. So the two ends of the island were given to the French, with English taking the middle bit. And so the boundary actually ran through this valley below us here. And Mr. Caesar, maybe you could take it from there.
I was told that that big area is called Congo Town. You can see it on the map. And in the early 1800s, when this first owner was around, there were some Maroons living at that point. So according to the map, we have two spots in Keon where the Maroons was at. So we hope that in some time to come we will have that area clean and presented for one to be there in some history to come. But Green Hill in itself was always a people's farm. Yeah? When everybody else had been controlled by the booker, Green Hill owners will give the people rights to plant.
Okay, so we're just above our third largest town, known as Keon Village. And in Keon there's a very interesting church, St. Mary's Anglican Church. You can see down below there. It has a very strong Masonic influence. When you're going through the front doors, masonry symbology is all over the church, strangely it may sound. It's also said to have been one of the churches where the vicar was once a guy called James Ramsey. So James Ramsey came to St. Kitts in 1762 as a slave ship doctor, had an accident in Bastille Harbour that had him change his entire life to the point where he became an Anglican minister. He then lived on St. Kitts for about 7 years and became a friend of the enslaved. And he would get up at the end of his service and tell the plantocracy that he thought it would be a good idea to give the word of God to the enslaved people. This is the kind of man he was. Eventually he was forced to leave St. Kitts prematurely because of the stand he took. And when he went back to the UK, he was said to have inspired John Newton to write the song Amazing Grace. Alright, so he was the guy that was here on St. Kitts. Then too, from this point we can see where there's one of our abandoned sugar factories, a place called White's Estate. And if you look carefully, there's a windmill up there next to the chimney stack. Well, for about, I'd say 15 years now, as part of my tour, the Offbeat Track Sugar Plantation Tour, where I highlight the legacy of sugar on St. Kitts, we go inside of that old windmill and talk about the workings of a sugar factory, how they actually made sugar at that site. And so that too is one of the, I think, important landmarks in this area here that should be looked at developing in some sustainable way.
Love you as my own. You are so dear to me. That's why you'll always be my home, sweet home. I love St. Kitts. You love St. Kitts. She loves St. Kitts. He loves St. Kitts. Long live St. Kitts. Viva St. Kitts. Viva! Viva!
Man of the Biosphere Reserve. I think it's a wonderful idea, and I'm hoping that what we do in St. Kitts will be spreading to the other islands. And this area in the cotton ginnery is special to me. I came here years and years ago when there was bales of cotton laying around and a lot more machinery and everything, and it was, I love exploring, so fantastic place to be.
Amazed. Wow, a lot has been left back here. I don't know how old it is, but there's a lot that can be done to preserve so that the people can come and visit. They have a museum right there on the entire production of sugar. I was amazed. I'm like a giddy child right now, just taking pictures, and it's nice to see how far St. Kitts is coming in getting this preserved, getting this all this area up here. It's a vast area, and on St. Martin we're just in the infancy stage, so it's good to see the steps to get here so that we can start to do what we have to do.
Now everybody say it when we say SK sweet, yeah, sweet SK. Catch me chilling out in SK, we're the best babe. You don't know I say it's just free. Being greeted by the Kittitian smile makes me proud to be a Kittitian child. Catch me chilling out in SK, we're the best babe. You don't know I say it's just free. Being greeted by the Kittitian smile makes me proud to be a Kittitian child. Had the same kid's mom and the same kid's father. Home sweet home, the place where I'll father my SK son and my SK daughter.
St. Kitts Sea Turtle Monitoring Network was started by Dr. Kimberly Stewart, who unfortunately couldn't be here with us today. But she started it in 2003 and started with a very bare minimum crew, and they would go and walk the beaches every so often. They would look for nests and they would record them. Since then we've actually got up to, how many cases? 3 or 4. We have multiple police officers that help us. We have international volunteers that come in and help us out. And with all of that support of a very successful NGO with a very successful head advocate at the helm, we can actually really get an idea of the number of turtles that are coming up on St. Kitts and help preserve them, and conserve them, and protect the area.
To St. Kitts and say thank you to all the natives. Man, St. Kitts is beautiful. We love it, and we gonna love it. We take it to the scenic way, see the island. You know what I mean? Beautiful places, beautiful faces, beautiful smiles. St. Kitts, that's where we come from. That's where we live, that's what we represent. And we're proud to having everybody that's coming to St. Kitts. Enjoy. Love you. Catch me chilling out in SK, we're the best babe.